It'd be great if some of the kids out there who have a robot at home and like to play some of these games could learn some of the ways we can use robots to help us learn. If you don't have a robot at home, it's okay. You can always do the same challenge with something like a stuffed animal, a toy dinosaur, even a race car. Today we're going to be doing the spelling challenge. So we'll be given a word and our job is going to be to spell that out, making the robot go from letter to letter. So I have a Dash robot with me today. His name is Because, and I also have an iPad. The iPad has the software, the app on it, Blockly, and that's the one we're going to be using today. Wonder Workshop makes a few different apps to go with Dash and Dot, and Blockly Junior is also an option for kids who are just starting to code, who might not have any experience. Today we're going to use Blockly, so I want to kind of walk you through step by step. Remember, I'm not very good at filming, but I do love teaching, so bear with me. So first thing you want to do is turn on the robot. The power switch is right here. And you always want to establish some rules. If you're using robotics, we want to be following the safety rules. So sometimes we might need safety goggles. Today we don't. But a couple of rules for Dash are always pick him up or her up with 2 hands. Never push or pull the robot yourself. Second thing is that whatever you want it to do, you need to code it to do. You can't force it to do the motion. And then the third thing is we always want to take turns if we're working with another partner. So one person would write a line of code and then the next friend would. And we kind of want to alternate so that everybody gets a turn. In the classroom, we always keep the iPad in the middle of the partners and the robot in front of the tablet, so no accidents happen. Okay, so step by step. First step, turn on the power. You'll hear the robot.
Oh. Howdy do.
Howdy do. Hey. Now when we get onto the app, we open it up and it's going to have an arrow. That's how we get into the program. In the top corner, there's usually a plus sign. And when you press the plus sign, it will start searching for robots that are available. Now this one is available and it's already connected, so it has a green check. So we're gonna keep working with that one. Then we go to create a new project. When we create a new project, you can name it, I'm gonna name it Kindness. That way, if I ever need to work on it later, I can have it and make sure that I know how to find it. This is good in the classroom or at home if there's more than one sibling, because then people learn how to take turns. Okay, so I've saved mine as Kindness, and now what we're gonna do is think about how we spell it. Now I know kindness starts with a K, and so my first step is going to be to put my robot at the starting point, which is the letter K. All right, so it's on the letter K. I'm using my letter rub today. If you're at home, you can write out the alphabet on different pieces of paper, spread them around the room. You can also, draw a picture of things that start with those letters. There's lots of ways to be creative. Okay, when we get onto the tablet, it's gonna always say when start. And that means that when we press start, what's the first thing our robot's gonna do? And so today, we're gonna have our robot say the letter K because we're doing the spelling challenge. So I'm gonna go to sound. When I go to sound, I'm gonna click on my sounds and I'm just gonna pull it right underneath. When it starts, it's going to make this sound. Now I need to make it say the sound. So under my sounds, I click record a new sound. Now I'm going to pick slot 1 to record it on. And what we do is we press the microphone and then we're going to say the letter. So this time we're going to say K. Help me out. Okay, it'll count us down. K. Then you can hear it. If you like it, save it. And what it will do is it will transfer the sound to the robot. Hey. Did you hear Because? Good job. Okay, the next thing is we need to get the robot from letter K to letter I, which is not too far. And we're gonna think about which direction we're gonna go. So today we're gonna go forward just because of the way I'm facing him. And I'm gonna wanna make sure I know how far to go. Now, you can measure that. That's a pretty fun way to do it. Or if you wanted to, you could trial and error, do trial and error. So today we're gonna try to see trial and error and see if it goes as far as we want it to go or if we need to add some more to the program. So I have my first step, when start, make this sound. Now the next step is gonna be to drive forward. So I'm gonna pick the drive icon, drive from the list, and which way do I want it to drive? Forward, backwards, turn left, turn right. That's right, I want it to go forward. So I'm gonna click forward and put it underneath my sounds. Now, a good coder always tests their program and sees if that's enough or they need to modify their code. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our code and see if that's the right now it's at 50 centimeters. So let's try it out. Now 50 centimeters did not get all the way to I. It got us right to J, which is about halfway. So if 50 was halfway, how many do we need to get all the way? That's right, 100. So what I'm gonna do now is change this. If you wanna change your variable, you just go right into the box and you click it. This menu will pop up and I just increase the distance all the way to the top. And I know it's a 100 because the top box now says 100 centimeters. So that's what we're gonna try. You can see that your code also changed. Now I'm gonna pick up my robot, bring it right back to the starting point, which was K. It's important to have a consistent starting point because then the robot always follows the same code. If we change the starting point, then we also have to change the program that we wrote. Okay, let's try. Ready? Help me press play. Well, this time the robot got to the letter I. So now we have to say the sound that I makes. You guys ready to help me record it? Okay, so first thing we do is go to sound. We click my sounds, drag it underneath, and now we're gonna record a new sound because now it's not on letter I. You can tell my class has recorded a couple songs and things. That was from one of their measurements where they said longer and shorter. We're gonna record a new sound today for number 2, and we're gonna say the letter I. Here we go. So record a new sound. We're gonna pick number 2 slot, and then we press the record. I. Good, we heard the right letter, so we can click check. And now it's going to import the sound to the robot. Now we have both sounds and our direction. Again, we're gonna test it and make sure it's right. So we're gonna pick it up with 2 hands, bring him back to the starting point, and see if he gets to I all by himself. Okay. So you can tell our code now is make a sound, drive forward, make the second sound. Here we go, let's test it out. Remember, we press play. Great. So now we're going to be ready to get to letter N. Now, this is a pretty big rug, so I need to look around and see where I'm going. N seems to be the opposite direction. So I'm going to have to get my robot to turn left, go forward a little bit, turn left again, and then go forward to the letter N. So we have a couple of steps we're gonna have to do. This would be a good time to measure. Mrs. Betcher is gonna grab a ruler. 1 second. Now, I see that getting my robot out to the part where I need letter N, the same sort of line would be 30 centimeters. So since I measured and I know how far I'm going to go forward, that's going to be my second thing I do. So next I'm going to need to turn the robot left. So again, I go to drive, I pick turn left, then I'm going to be driving forward. I know I'm going to go 30 instead of 50, so here's how I change that. Down to 30. You can tell that the top says 30. If I did it right, he'll turn, he'll go forward 30, and then I'll be able to make another left turn. So I'm going to go ahead and add that left turn now. One more left turn. Okay, now we always test the section at a time to make sure that we get our program correct. So again, I'm going to start back at K. I apologize for this videography. I know it's not the best. Here we go. Let's press start and see if he gets to I, and then he does the turn. Okay, he did go forward. The next step is going to be now to get all the way across the rug to the letter N. So I'm going to have to add not just 100, but I'm going to do 2 sections of 100. So I'm going to go forward 100. That's the maximum on these. So it's not something that I can just push 200 in. I have to do it 100 twice, so it adds up. Okay, I have a 100, and then I'm going to add one more of those 100s. And so I can put that right below. Make sure your code attaches. Now this is something that Mrs. Thatcher is doing, but at home, if you're doing this with a toy, you could easily be walking your toy bunny from the K to the I card, saying each letter as it goes. All right, we're gonna get ready to start again. We're gonna come back to letter K. Let's see if our code gets going. K. Oh, he almost got. There you go. See why we need the second spot? Okay, so now our next step is going to be to spell out the letter N. Remember how we do that? We go to sound, we go to my sounds, we drag that underneath, then we click on the box. This is going to be our third sound, so we're going to use slot 3. Oh, nice to meet you. Because also has learned some social skills with our class, like practicing how to say hello, nice to meet you. So that's the sound that's on here. We do love that, but we're going to record a new sound because we needed to say letter N's name today. Slot 3, record. N. N. All right. So, boys and girls, we should be able to get all the way from the beginning, which was letter K, spelling kindness. We can get to I, and then to letter N. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to stop the video right after. It will take a little while for me to get to all the letters, and I don't want to spend too much time. You get the idea of how to use your robots to spell. Kindness is one of my favorite words, and I hope you had fun spelling with me today. So here we go. Remember, take turns. So because made it all the way K-I-N, and now we'll be going on to the letter D. I hope you guys had fun coding with me today. Thanks for watching.